My greatest hope for the youth is to understand the land, and not only the land, but our language.
And what we were finding from these meetings when we introduced land use planning and visioning was the youth they were missing in all of this picture. And so I spoke to the tree portfolio holder and I explained that we're getting a lot of concerns and requests about where do the youth fit in with this land use planning. And so that's how we came up with the idea of doing the youth forum.
Okay, Morgan. Why did you draw Babine Lake?
Because that's where we get our fish, and that's how we make that.
The water used to be that high?
Water used to be real high. It used to be way up here. It's pretty shallow. You could go way out there.
So you guys help cut fish up?
Yep.
How shallow is it?
Main job is working on the streams where the sockeye spawn. Closest one usually has 300-400, but there's only 26 in there. It's dried up about 1,400 meters.
I was 12 years old when I started cutting my fish. My grandma, my mom, and my auntie taught me how to cut up fish and take the guts out and put in smokehouse and can it and everything.
Just last week I helped my grandmother.
Yeah.
Did 100 fish just in 4 hours. I really like canned salmon, but now I change up my steps to going from like half smoked bed and strips on. And now I just gotta learn how to cut fish and hang it up in the smokehouse.
Every year we go down to my grandma's island, and we go fishing, and she cuts the fish and then she puts it in the smokehouse.
Because we usually go out in a boat and it takes like 45 minutes to get to our island, so we go around.
Feels like you're at home.
Yeah.
It's like you're belonging to a family. It's like getting like a family group together.
There's so much profit in our land, and we need to take the opportunities now with all the trainings that are going out or coming out, and take those training courses, get the certificates, and use it to make profit for ourselves. If we get money from the land, from the timber, from the fish, we could put it back into the community, so the kids today could get more training to get jobs in the future.
The band office needs to do more things like open up contracts, start contracts, and make little businesses to profit our people and to get our people working at the same time.
What if we were like actually the same government as BC government and all that, like West Bank or West Kelowna, what they call it now? Like they're their own government, and they're the same as BC government.
We just need to get the youth center open again, and then start getting them to do that stuff out of that. Because like a lot of people are wanting to get summer jobs and things like that, and they could help us if they had that place open.
We need a youth representative to go to the chief and council meetings that go on in Vancouver, and the summit meetings every 3 months. There should be a youth representative there.
But not only that, a committed one.
A committed one, yes.
And not to mention that one that would put it in their own words that they'll understand.
There could be a lot of things to do, but there's just like no transportation for us and stuff like that. And minimal budgets for like money and stuff.
Now that there's a conference or a forum going on right now, we feel a little bit more involved. And well, they're
Yeah.
thinking of us at least a little bit, right?
Yeah. Trying to get more kids into it.
Yeah.
It's up to the youth that will guide the generations to come of how we want the land done. So it's important that the youth are involved as early as possible.
At the end of the youth forum, I noticed how everybody was on the same page, how everybody realized the importance of our territory. I've never seen a hall full of youth did a lot of focus work, and that's what I saw, and I really enjoyed that.
They're the ones who are going to carry on. And the more we can teach them now and the more we can give them tools, the brighter their futures are going to look.